Season's greetings to our dear fans. This is the Offside, brought to you by Ahmed, Nene, and my humble self, Kennedy. Today we're going to be looking at the people that are on top of the tree. Talking about Liverpool. They are having an onslaught number of victories, week in, week out. So let us know, what is keeping you guys really going strong?
Our team is good too.
Stay humble.
Humility is key because when you guys, they puncture you guys tire.
I am being humble. I'm just saying the truth. Our team is the most informed and best team in the world. So there is nothing like
in the world.
In the world, yeah.
Wow.
These guys, I get mind.
They are just 9 points or 6 points on top of the table. Now they are saying they are the best team in the world.
Performing, we haven't even reached to the level we are supposed to be.
Okay, what is that level you guys are looking at?
The level we are looking at, like for instance, we are not playing the way an slot wants us to play.
And it's not. You're talking about the way he plays. Does he even have a philosophy?
Honestly,
the slot ball.
What's the
slot ball?
We haven't even mastered.
And where has the slot ball been all these years that we never took notice of it?
The slot ball has been there since. It's just that people are not focusing on the Dutch league.
Okay, Nene, for me, I believe that slot is benefiting from the fruits of the labor of one Jurgen Klopp, the job that he did in the
honestly,
past.
that's
because
what I believe.
I can't see the slot ball, but if you're talking about benefiting from crop of players that have stayed for a very long time, no, you tell me if I'm wrong.
Like he comes in Liverpool, he already meets, there is a system there, and he says, okay, let me just go with this system, and it has been working for him.
Okay,
it really has been.
No disrespect to Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp, he has done well for us, but discrediting slots, I don't think.
It's not like we are trying to discredit him on something. We are just stating the obvious. That's a fact.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp left a very good team for
yes, there has been a system already.
He has done something that even the players are crediting him for.
Let's say he was able to take where he stopped. That's the only thing I'm saying.
We played against Spurs. Even Spurs manager came out and said what Slot did in that game. He has never seen something like that before. Can you imagine? The guy will be changing formation like 3 or 4 times in a
Every
match.
coach does that. Every coach
but
does that. It's just that it's working for him now.
Yes.
And they're giving him all the credit.
Exactly.
But the thing is, one thing he did to our team here, you know, for the past how many seasons, Liverpool, our midfield is the engine. Like the time we had Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Fabinho. So Klopp changed the whole midfield. But the midfield that we were playing with last season was not that something was missing. And when Slot came, he went for Zubimendi. Zubimendi rejected us, and he was like, okay, I have someone that can do this job even better. So he started working on Gravenberch. Now we see Gravenberch has brought something to that midfield that even Zubimendi will not have even dreamt of. Okay. Something like that. So you see, something about Gravenberch. Gravenberch brings flexibility in the midfield.
Every good number 6 does that.
Yes.
That's
why today we are hyping Rodri. Declan does that. Partey does that.
Let me just don't give the credit to Gravenberch. Let me say, because we are playing pivotal, 2 number 6, Gravenberch and McAllister. Both of them, they are like they have something we call in football. How do I say it? They are too good. Like they are not flat-footed like other midfielders. They are always on their toes. Yes. When they can receive the ball in whatever position they are. So you see, if you have that flexibility in the midfield, all you need is to pray that the players stay away from injury.
Okay,
if this midfield goes
speaking of injury, Speaking of injuries, I think that is what they are lucky with.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to call
That's what you guys are lucky with.
We have not been that lucky when
No, you guys are lucky with injuries. We guys are competing right now. You even have your key players
we lost
out.
Now we lost this guy Konate. We all know when Konate is in that mid defense, the defense is somehow stable. But since we lost Konate, we have been considering.
It's not as solid as Konate is not as solid as Van Dijk. Compare if you guys lose Van Dijk right now. We lost Gabriel. Panic Kyria was in that position.
Van Dijk is aging.
Even at
that. There is nobody in that your midfield that can overshadow Van Dijk
at this age.
I know.
There is nobody in that midfield. Van Dijk is still rated as the best defender right now.
I know, but so be the
I remember when we defeated when Arsenal defeated Liverpool 3-1. Konate was taken to the cleaners by Martinelli.
Honestly, and Martinelli that wasn't even informed.
Football, it happens.
So that's what I'm saying. He's not that formidable.
You can't compare key players being missing from your team like
Alisson,
right? Now.
Alisson is
you guys have one of the best number 2 goalkeeper.
Yes, but
okay.
Do you know that
by
now we should be 2 points
away from relegation.
No,
2 points
we should be having 2 points more. But because of the lack of experience, even
Alisson made those mistakes as well.
Fans, you guys are becoming ungrateful. That guy saved you guys.
Yes, the guy saved you guys. Honestly,
listen. When he did the mistake against Newcastle, I was even applauding him because he has done well. It's not as if it was his fault, but it's lack of experience and lack of playing time. Like Alisson will never do something like that. He was like, oh, the ball is already going out, so let me just leave it. Forgetting the fact that
all I'm saying is that
okay, let me say Newcastle, they got lucky because there is no way in the world. I wasn't even expecting that ball to go in. But as an experience,
Ahmed,
let sure of those.
Ahmed, I'll come back to you now. Nene, we've heard what Ahmed has said. Said they are the best club in the world. That we are going to win the trophy. Blah blah blah. Now, a lot of things have gone through the challenges of having injuries to their key players, and Liverpool are also one of those clubs that have gone through that challenge. Yeah. But looking at the challenge they had in their number 1 goalkeeper, who happened to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world, they also have a number 2 goalkeeper who is also formidable.
Yeah.
Because we saw matches in this current season where he delivered Liverpool single-handedly by his saves. Now, do you think that the onslaught of Liverpool being at the top of the league table is as a result of Ancelotti's philosophy, or because they've been lucky with injuries?
Let's say it comes in. It's not really. I'll give the credit to maybe the system that they meets in. Yeah, and he was able to get the dressing room together. And that of the injuries. Let me start with the issue of getting the dressing room and meeting a formidable team. You look at United. When Ten Hag left and Amorim comes in, he meets a team that is disordered. The players are not together. He has to build up from scratch. If Slot should have met a team like that and still be in this position, I should have credited him big time. Right. But he meets a team. Liverpool were still competing last season. Yeah. It just comes in. It didn't change the formation. Nothing. Just add a little bit of spice. Bring in few important players, pushing the players and all. It was able to get the dressing room, putting the players, tell them that go with the initial goal. The goal that they were going with is still going with the goal. So because of that, he was still able to get on to the players, and they have been doing great. Last season, they competed. They stayed the longest on top of the league. And this season, they are doing the same thing. So he met a system, and he went together with the system, unlike what Amorim meets. So there is wherein, yes, he deserves his flower. He has been good, but not to be compared as what Ahmed Klopp have already done to the team. And going to the injuries, he has been lucky. I would say that our key players have been out.
Yeah.
We've lost Saka, we've lost Odegaard. Every Arsenal fan can say that Odegaard has been the system of our team. We lost Odegaard. We lost Gabriel. Our defense hasn't been together.
Lost Ben White.
We lost Ben White. Ben White has been out since Timber was out.
Yeah, but
we are only using out.
Timber was playing through the injury barrier.
No,
they were managing.
They were managing Timber. He played this thing, and you see sometimes he moved from the left, coming to the right, and everything. So you guys are being lucky. What I'm saying is that they are lucky with injury. Our defense, we are still yet to get our first 11. When this player is available, this is not available. When this is available, this. Okay. You guys have not lost your key player. Let's say, for instance, Salah is off, like the way Saka is off. You guys won't be saying the same thing. If you guys lost Van Dijk for 2 games, like we lost Gabriel,
so
there will be something.
We lost Gabriel for what, about 4 games?
4 games, Gabriel. 4. No, the Premier League. We have other leagues that we are playing.
Premier League.
Those games.
Premier League.
You guys say they are resting him. We can't have our key players up and you say they are resting him.
They are not part of that's your league games. And the Carabao, they are not part of it.
So they are part. They are part of our team. They are part of the team that was sent to the league.
They are part of the team.
They are part. They play.
Talking about
that's a formidable defense. And also they are made mention of losing their keeper. It comes to a point where we have to use a 18-year-old goalkeeper because Neto was cup-tied, Raya was out injured.
But
so every one of us have our part and parcel of injuries, and we have been most affected by it.
Okay. Wait. Are you trying to tell me that Alisson is not a key player for Liverpool?
I'm not saying that. He is a key player. He is, but you guys have solid replacements for those players. If this was in the left wing, like we should have lost. If we should have lost either of Martinelli and Trossard, then we have lost Trossard at some point. So we aren't complaining about that. But losing your key players that you know that no matter what, there won't be a replacement for, like Mohamed Salah. You can't lose him like the way we lost Saka and Odegaard. No, don't say that. Listen, there is no replacement for Saka in your team. Salah in your team. There is no replacement for him.
Do without
nobody can. You can do without him, yes, but replacing him, there is no replacement.
You're right.
Somehow you can do.
You can do without Salah for 3-4 games.
Yeah.
They will consider
like we like that to happen.
Or they can do that Van Dijk for 3-4 games. So we want to see that exactly. We want to see that experiment.
What Ahmed said, he said they can do without Salah for 3-4 games. So may it happen.
Let's wait for
yes, let it happen.
Anyways, you've heard it, you've seen the argument. The question is, do you think Ancelotti has done something formidable or remarkable to create the kind of form that Liverpool are experiencing now, or is it benefiting from a certain judging club that brought Liverpool from the doldrums of not winning titles to a period of history where they were winning titles, the Champions League and FA Cup, as well as the English Premier League? So the question now is, has it done enough, or has it done enough to consolidate on what Jurgen Klopp has done, or has it come completely to change the philosophy? My take here is based on what both of my colleagues have said, Ahmed and Nene, is that Ancelotti has been lucky with injuries. He made a team that is formidable. They've been there together for years. Yeah. So it's a system that has been working. All he just needed to do is, guys, slow down on the fast pace you guys were going and let us be more systematic in the way we play. Because when the club was there, he was playing more of a meta football. Mm-hmm. He plays the same pace for 110 minutes, 90 minutes, game after game. And I think that was taking a lot of steam out of Liverpool players. This is my personal opinion. So, guys in the comment section, you let us know what your opinion is. And so, when Ancelotti came, he just told them, guys, you slow down. And what he just did was, he knew that, what's his name? This former Brazilian defensive midfielder isn't for you guys again. I tried to bring this Gravenberch to play. And all he just told Gravenberch is just sit in front of the defense. Don't do anything extraordinary. But if you see, when he gets the ball, he plays as a destroyer. As soon as he gets the ball, he knocks the pass. As soon as he gets the ball, he knocks. Even when he's out of position,
the dribbling.
that's what I'm saying now. He plays. He doesn't dribble that much. Well, all he does is he plays the role of a destroyer. He nullifies the movement and he releases the partner. So he has done well so far. But the question is, can Liverpool survive if a player like Salah goes injured?
Yeah.
Van
Or
Dijk
even
goes
the
injured.
Grava
If Gravenberch that is being the linchpin of the midfield now, if he gets injured, can Liverpool survive? So we need you to make your comments count in the comment section. Let us know what your views.
Our players should be
So this is another edition of the Offside. We want to get one last word. What do you think would be ideal season for Liverpool?
I think treble will be.
This guy.
I don't want to be selfish.
This guy is treble for this season.
just because they are on top of the
You
league
guys-
in both the
I don't
Premier
want to
League
be
and
selfish.
Champions
I
League.
would have gone with conduct.
They are
So we
calling
are
about
talking about winning the FA Cup, Champions
Champions
League.
League,
Premier
Premier League, even the Carabao Cup,
No,
because
we
you guys
don't-
are in
we
the
don't-
semi.
we
You don't need that
We
one.
don't need that.
All
So
right.
guys in the comment
We
section,
want any trophy
you've heard it,
available.
you've heard it, you've
It's
heard
not
it
being
from-
humble just because they're on top of the league. And now
So
wow.
then, for you, Arsenal has had some challenges and somehow they've been able to navigate through the challenges of injuries. And now they're coming back. But one of the biggest challenges they are facing at the moment is putting the ball at the back of the net. So what do you think would be the ideal season for Arsenal, considering where we are today? Because we're in the third position, considering the victory of Nottingham Forest. So what do you think would be your ideal season? That's yes, Mikel Arteta and the boys, they've done well this season.
I think this season we are going with. I'm seeing us going with the Carabao Cup, even though we don't want it, but we are also going with the Premier League. Liverpool are the biggest bottlers.
Okay.
They have been bottling
Premier
the league.
League.
They bottled it last
Now you are
season,
talking.
so they are still going. There's still chance for them to bottle it
for you, it's
again.
Carabao Cup
Yeah, and we
Premier
are fighting with all challenges. So I'm seeing us going with the
We
Premier
shall
League
see,
and the
we shall
Carabao
see.
Cup.
Okay, you've heard it from Nene. Nene is looking at two areas. He's looking at the Premier League and the Carabao Cup. But for me, I'm looking at it that Arsenal should do something formidable this season. And if we don't win anything, let us win the Premier League. It is high time that we began to show our face right in the
You
title
go for
now.
the Champions League now.
No, Champions League will come. Then let us focus on this one. They say charity does what? Begins at home.
home.
So let us start from winning the Premier League.
We shall see.
And so that's how
Ah, it is officially a challenge.
You guys are coming to Anfield.
Oh,
we're not scared of Anfield.
we went to Anfield last season. You guys
rally to equalize against us.
Honestly, at
We are
Anfield.
not as this good.
We'll see. We're heading to Anfield and we're going to see what we'll do at
See,
Anfield.
now I go into the match, even if we are down by 2 goals, I'll be like, relax.
They go shock
All
me.
right,
So don't worry.
let's leave them.
So
They have been dropping points, so
yes,
let's be going.
It's been on this edition of Offside. I want to say thank you to Ahmed. He's a super Liverpool fan. And Nene is a diehard, just like me.
Diehard
Arsenal.
Gunner.
So, until we meet again in 2025, don't forget, we are set to do bigger things and better things in 2025. I want to also say thank you to the United man behind the camera.
Hey.
We're sorry. United is going through these challenges. We love you, but don't worry. We have free opportunity to give you a free season ticket to join the Gunners.
Come and join Liverpool.
So you have two options, Liverpool
Arsenal.
or Arsenal. Thank you very much, fans, and we look forward to better 2025.